Hey YouTube, hey guys. Don't be scared about the water here in this tank. I literally 2 seconds ago put in a whole bunch of plants, and I put in a whole bunch of um, I think these wood pieces, right? So this is stuff I got from my dad. As I mentioned in my previous videos, my dad was getting rid of a ton of plants. So I am well underway to be to create my vision of this beautiful garden where these fish can just swim underneath and between all these vines. So when these plants grow higher and taller, there will be a whole bunch of spaces and places that I will be able to view how the fish swim through this little jungle, like a little oasis here. Oh, sorry guys, Max just landed on the camera again. So here's some of the plants here up close. They're all in really good shape. They just have some algae on them, but they're pretty great looking. I'll have to figure out what to do with that. But anyway, you can see my fish are a ton happier, even though the water's still murky. That should clear up in a few minutes. They've got a ton of hiding spots, so that's where this aquarium is going. There'll be a bit of a clearing here on the right side where all the where the big rocks are and the wood pieces, and then on the left will be a whole jungle here. So once this water clears up and I have it crystal clear, it may take some time to do because of my sand that I have underneath everything. That is why the water is murky. When it's stirred up, from putting all these plants in, I mean, there's literally a dozen plants I just put in all over. So, but mostly on the left side of the tank here. Because of that, the water is murky. But as soon as the filter picks up most of it, I'll probably do another filter clean and another water change. But fish are ecstatic already, and when everything settles, I'll give it probably a couple more months till I figure out everything about how to clear up the water so it's crystal clear. Once that's the case, I'm going to go after getting a couple blue rams. I think with all the orange and the green in the aquarium, once I put some blue rams in here, and they'll be swimming in between these different plants, it should look absolutely amazing. And that'll be probably everything I really need to do in this tank. I was gonna get a couple discus down the road as well, maybe 2-3 discus or 5 at the most in this tank, and that'll be absolutely everything. I just don't know how they will get along with these angelfish, because they might get aggressive down the road towards the discus, but we'll see if that's even going to happen. Right now I'm just going to go for a couple rams. In a couple months I'm thinking, or maybe in a month if everything goes well. So keep an eye out for more videos. Sorry about the water. I was just so excited to show you guys all these plants and the major change in this tank. This is the 55-gallon community tank I have. And yeah, all is well, just waiting on the water to clear up a little bit, and unfortunately I couldn't wait to show you guys. So that's it. Keep on trying, guys. Get your tanks to what you want them to be. And one funny thing about the sand, when it gets stirred up, the angelfish, everything sticks to these guys. Everything. They are like Velcro. So, but it does go away after a little bit. They will shake it off. It's just, you can see that I put it in gently. I put all these plants in gently, and yet all the sand got stirred up. It's such fine sand. I used it in my saltwater tank before, that it is absolutely the hardest thing I've ever worked with, and I'll probably never ever do it again. But I want that really soft sand as a base for these plants to grow on, especially because it's been in a salted tank before, and even though I've cleaned it all off from the salt, there's always going to be a lot of salt in that sand, so these plants should have a ton of minerals to just grow crazy, right? So that's the trick I'm trying to use, and yeah, good luck, guys.